الماتش ضد واحد مصري، الأهلي المصري، مسمي نفسه الأهلي المصري.
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
الريت بتاعه 3200.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Alonso. Is there a Maradona? Big moment, massive goal.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Maradona. Maradona going face to face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far. And it's Belletti. And he's whipped it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Foot in. De Jong. And here's Batistuta. Looking to play. Oh, shooting chance! Off the post. Julie!
بدأناها ماشي. انا غلطان، انا على الحرام يجي لي باك دفاعي عشان المدافعين بنت الوسخه. تطلعش يا ابن الوسخه، تطلعش.
And we have our very first corner.
ما تحط طيب، ما تحط.
It's anyone's ball. Decent chance. Las Palmas have their second corner now. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Mbappe in with the challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Roberto Carlos. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Mbappe, driving through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Well, now it's a red. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maradona tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Forlan. Roberto Carlos. And that'll be a goal kick. De Jong. Julie.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be
طب
disappointed.
انت رايح فين يا موسيتش؟ يعني انت
Well, he was
بتجري ورا
given the
مدافع،
time and
يعني عايز
room
ايه طيب؟
initially to hold on to the
فهمني
ball,
طيب.
but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Thuram. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Forlan. Oh, well measured. Cannavaro cuts it out. He is through here. And a chance! Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, what has happened here? Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a
مصريين ولعب
repeat
المصريين
corner.
الجميل،
It's their second
اللعب
corner of
بتاع
the game.
زمان الجميل. يا رب تلعب يا حني، حني يا رب تلعب يا حني.
They've played it short, and here's Roberto Carlos. Maradona. Las Palmas are looking to go forward now. He's got away.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's
Oh,
Mbappe.
great feat that.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of
انت
really
بنوسخة
nice
باتستوتا.
passing. Rijkaard to Hazard,
That's good play from him.
and it's Forlan.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he shoots! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Time and again they are repelled. Maradona, given the lift of his goal, that ball looks a good one. Big chance! And that's it for the
سيب
first
الركنية يا
half.
ابن المرة، سيبها طيب.
Breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Se ruega a nuestros
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances,
It's Asa! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast
والله
of
اللعبة
moods
تقيلة
are very
تقل.
visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that was vital. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Xavi Alonso. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's quick to snatch it back. Played back into the centre. Maradona. There he goes, motoring forward.
No,
Tries to
pasaba,
play
طيب.
it through. Pass somewhat off target. It's a promising position. Quick look, then plays it in.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he lines up a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. No, again there's no way through. He's away. Batistuta. Good ball, good take. He's cut it out. Azar. Knocks it into space. It's Forlan. Cannavaro. And it's Isco. Batistuta. It's Forlan. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. It's Forlan. So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Isco. Isco, great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Batistuta! Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. For Isco. And here's Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Oh, what? He's had a shot! Goal! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Nunez! He should have put that one away.
Nunez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. So it's going to be another corner. Manchester United get their fourth corner.
يا رب تلعب يا محنك يا محنك، يا رب تلعب.
Nunez! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Las Palmas are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Fire deep. Oh, smashing header.
يا رب
Now,
يا
who's going
رب.
to be first to this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Serginho.
يا رب تحط دروجبا يا رب.
Oh, taken with style. 2 minutes and we're all
سؤال عنبر اخويا محمد الزنجباري.
devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager...
Terrific header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Serginho. Yamal running with the ball. He's picked his way through. Yamal's cross.
ميتين امك ولا مين؟
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum.
والله حرام، والله حرام اطلع من الماتش ده تعادل. وانا ناقص كمان يا اولاد الوسخ، يا اولاد الوسخ. يعني الريت بتاعه على مني ب 100 نقطة يا اولاد الوسخ. خليط، الله يخرب بيت ام خليط. لسه ما بدأش، بس انا بقول خليط هجيب فيها جون.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Paris Saint-Germain have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled.
Foden! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to pass it through. Looking to go deep. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
حلوة حاج.
Good defending,
يلا حاج.
albeit from an unexpected
هناك يا حاج
source.
وصلها يا حاج. والنبي حد يباص عدل. حد يفتح نفسي بباص.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play
لا
in any
إله إلا
position.
الله.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Oh, nice touch. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
والله الدوق.
Now it's Batistuta. Las Palmas finding their passes. Jordan Henderson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem
that's
happy
honest,
with the
yes.
patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Xavi Simons. He is through here. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Las Palmas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. De Jong.
يلا عن طيزك يا سيلفستر.
Good work on the right flank here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Carvajal.
يا ابن الوسخ ما باتيستوتا اهو.
The model of the modern day fullback. And here's Gullit. And this is Marmoush. Marmoush with the cross. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! Marmoush, quality ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
التقطيع.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but shapes to shoot.
خشي بقى خشي. خشي لعن. خشي.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
كده. اصبر انا. استنى لا.
Las Palmas are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Van der Ven tries to clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Batistuta couldn't quite force his way through this time, but... And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And he's taking no chances there. Las Palmas have the chance to go the other way. Gullit. Simons. Shot goal! Superb from Simons! About as smooth as it gets. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Doku. He's a sharp little ball here.
Foden.
Marmoush. He's found a way through.
Such good technique.
Very nicely done. Now that looks a decent ball. Elects to cross. And that should get the job done. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for... Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! That's a decent clearance. Tries from distance. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
والله الباتستوتا على الحرام من الباتستوتا.
Cannavaro cuts it out. And it's Batistuta. That looks a cracking ball. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Paris Saint-Germain really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
That has not gone well. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's picked his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Foden.
Hernandez. Batistuta. Lovely feet. He has found a way through. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Simons. Xavi Simons looking to add to his goal. Rijkaard. He's in plenty of space here.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Jordan Henderson. Xavi Simons. Dunk is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Xavi Simons.
Julie. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
عدي بقى عدي.
Forward it goes. Just eases him off the ball. Foden. Nice sequence of passes this. Can he finish? Fantastic from Marmoush! A finish of true class. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Attention, changement.
Las Palmas choosing to make the first change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Good ball, good take.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's Drogba! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to get it clear.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal.
يا عم وانا اللعيبه بتاعتي عيال صغيره يعني.
Size really matters.
وانا لعبت عيال
To
صغيره.
make it matter now.
Yamal goes short. Serginho's cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that could cost them.
Rijkaard really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
يا ابن الوسخ هيرفع.
And it's Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Serginho is flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Short changes him with that pass. Simons. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that could set him on his way. It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions.
مش فاهم يعني ايه تكاتك. يعني ايه تكاتك ده آه، يا ميمة؟ 3283. صديق زينجو، صديق دوريتو. قابل على ده بقى. بص بقى، بص. كولر، ميسي، نيمار، بليكا. مم. ده انا هتفشخ، ده انا هتفشخ. مين هيمسك كولر ده؟ يا ترى مين؟
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Pulisic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
وهو
And here's
يعزف،
Neto.
هو
It's
بيحارب مع
very
الرفض.
disappointing, it has to be said.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Driving forward. Pulisic. Here's a shot.
يلا
For a
هلا.
shot! And it's a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cross from Pulisic. And he's taking no chances there.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
صعب، مش هينفع سيبك، ينفع صح.
Batistuta.
رفع يعني جول.
Nicely intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Flashes it
يلا.
across. Nice interception, well timed.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get through. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Pulisic. Maldini gets across and deals with it.
مالديني
The
بيجري
referee
جنب
has
بوسيتش.
resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because
المفروض
they've
بقى
not
زي
been
ما انا
at it as a
عايز
team. I think the collective pressure
ما
needs to be
بديش
better all round.
يجري شوية.
And that's a throw-in. Now it's Batistuta. Las Palmas leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Driving through the middle. Las Palmas have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a throw.
ما دوبناش جابريل كولر، يا رب ما ندوب.
Van Nistelrooy. De Jong.
ايه السرور ابن
That'll be a
الوسخة ده؟
throw.
مين اللي علمك تباصي؟ مين ابن الوسخة اللي علمك تباصي؟
Van Nistelrooy.
ما تديله من اللمسة يا حبيبي.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now, can and a chance!
خشي خشي بتلاقي الروح بتخش.
2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
They're urging him to... Van Nistelrooy! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
ناقصة
And
خاص
they've got a
كمان
throw.
بيتر شمايكل.
Ball's out once more. Cross to the back
يلا
post.
العالم ده.
That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. And it's Van Nistelrooy. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Could move up a gear here. Just eases him off the ball. Stood up well to him there.
صح.
Beckham with the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
اللهم ابعد عننا دماغ كولر يا رب.
Messi. Neymar. That is very well defended. This is Van Nistelrooy. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos.
ما ينفعش ما
Pedro
ينفعش.
Neto providing an
Goal.
outlet on that flank.
الحمد لله.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Looking to play him in. Well, that's a little loose.
ما ينفعش بقى يلعن.
Snapping. Cross goes in there. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
نفسي اعرف بيقول الكاميرا عليك انت بس انت بالذات لازم يقول الكاميرا عليك كده.
Peter, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Las Palmas ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Lobbed in behind.
انت راجع تعمل ايه يا باتستوتا يا
Moves
جميل.
wide and looking to get
باتستوتا يا
onto this.
جميل.
Batistuta. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Rijkaard. Over to the left. Pedro Neto going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Strong running down that left flank. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Besiktas can breathe again. Just.
خد
Shooting chance!
طرشه.
Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do
Oh,
here,
the
Peter, is
face.
thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that's it.
راجل صح.
So many thanks to Jim
راجل
Beglin. That's all we
محترم.
have time for. Good evening to
راجل
you.
محترم. ما تجيب كولر بقى ده انت ما عملتش بيه حاجه ده. ما تجيبه. 27 نقطة بس. 27 نقطة بس. بلعب ضد كولر ونيمار وميسي وريكارد وخوليت. 27 نقطة بس. يلا فين؟ يقول هنا. ماشي. مفيش حد بلعبه فرقته اقل من فرقتي واخسر هتصرف حاجه و30 نقطه، اكسب يدوني حاجه و20 نقطه. ايه الفرقه الغريبه دي؟ يا رب تنجز يا رب. والله المفروض يقللوا المدة بتاعت الخطة دي، المفروض يقللوها، يعني هي دقيقة حلو.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kashiwa Resol with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a good run down the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Threads one in. Now their chance, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass.
He rises! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They win a goal down, and
Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's the keeper's ball.
والله صاحب النحاس على 100 نقطة على ديفيجن واحد، عمال انقصهم وازيدهم عمال انقصهم وازيدهم، نحست.
That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. Quality ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
يا عم ما تديله عدلة يا عم، يا عم هي ايه الصعوبة فيها؟
Nice physical challenge. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. I think that's offside.
سايد
Yes, it
سيلفستر يا
is.
ابن العبيطة.
De Jong. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy!
حط فان نيستلروي على مالك.
Ruud van Nistelrooy! A
خليك
giant
ما
among
تضغطش بقى، خليك
strikers!
تكسكس ما
About as
تضغطش.
smooth as it gets. And they get themselves in front. Roll! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Rijkaard. Las Palmas looking to pass their way through. Decent chance!
حرك
In he
الكورة.
goes again. He has done
عرفت
it.
ده عمال يحرك لي في ام الحارس.
And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neither of these two want to come. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been... And again! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Knocks it into space.
حلوة يا
He's
صديقي.
fizzed it forward. In with the challenge. And they're quick to get it back.
يبقى
He's
رجالة.
picked his way through.
ايه؟
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Beckham must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? And Batistuta! They're going to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Pulisic just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Beckham looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot!
Well, he got
ماله
rid
حاج
because he
مين
was
هيبان
under
عليا ليه؟
pressure.
مالك يا حاج؟ ايه يا حاج؟ زحلقها خالص كده.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some really good ball movement. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a good spell of possession, this. Stoichkov! He can get that
يا عم
clear.
ليه والله ما هنا.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there.
كده انت مفسد هجمات.
And there is the half-time
انت
whistle.
مفسد هجمات.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Thank you for your
Las
cooperation.
Palmas head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
2% نقطة اللي حسن مش عارفة تيجي.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Stoichkov. Number 21, Number 10.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 23. Beckham. Number 15. Raul.
This looks
Coming on the
promising.
field.
Oh, look at the space. Big chance!
يلا يا حاج، خلص الكلام.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply
ثواني عشان
breathtaking
بالك
stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pulisic could move up a gear here. The pressing's
Yeah.
intense, and it's paid off.
طلع قفل اللعبة خالص، ما طلعش من الماتش عشان ما ينقصش نقط ياما. عايز ابقى اعمل الحركة دي بعد كده. انا اكل بقى مرة من نفسي، تستنوني. هو لسه اصلا ما دخلش، قاعد بيعمل في الخدمة. شايف ناس كتير بتلعب بجدوته، مش عارف هو حلو انا ما عادش العب بيه ولا هو مش فاهم.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
الماتش ده انا
Jim, which
كسبت
player is best
اوصل
equipped for
لعدد
this
نقاط
game?
ما وصلتلوش
The
لسه قبل كده.
defensive qualities of William
اكسر
Saliba.
النحس بتاعي
For me,
اللي
Peter,
انا واقف
he's
فيه الحته اللي
someone who
واقف عندها.
showed great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pulisic gets it away. Chance here to counter.
طب انت جاي لي ليه يا
Found the
باتستوتا؟
way
انت
through.
جاي لي ليه يا حبيبي؟ يا حبيبي.
Now here's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Jong. And Koundé. Las Palmas looking to pass their way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Koundé. Van Nistelrooy. Pulisic. That is lovely. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, shooting
بالراحه
chance!
كده.
They've scored! The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Jordan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in space and looking for options. Crosses it in.
الله. يلا نخش نحط التاني بقى نعمله الدنيا.
It's a pretty loose
خدت بالك؟
pass. And here's Van
مهم.
Nistelrooy. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pulisic. And it's Rijkaard. And he welcomes it in. He could be in here.
اوه.
Rijkaard. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Jordan really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
بص عيد القلم
Can't
اهو يسال.
neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into
Oh.
facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Foden. Vitinha. And it's Palmer. Ambitious ball here. And he was alert to it. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
اوه.
That has been cut short.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vardio going vertical. That has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Haaland.
اعمل ايه يا هلا؟
There's a probing ball. Vitinha. Now, can they get him away?
والله من ده. والله اللي في وشي.
Searching pass he's played there. Pulisic. Van Nistelrooy. De Jong. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Batistuta. Las Palmas are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Pulisic. No, again there's no way
ماتش
through.
منتن، ماتش منتن،
That
عك
is not
كروي،
the best ball.
عك كروي دسم.
An apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now there's a
ولا
fine
بعيد يا
ball.
صاحبي.
Oh, that's a foul
ولا
in
بعيد
a
يا كابتن.
dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And the finish!
اتفضل.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's taking no chances there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please make sure to watch the
What
screen.
do you think
for
we're up to
information
after
bulletin
45
from the
minutes?
regional
Well, it's
police
obvious,
department.
Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Las Palmas, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And this is Batistuta. Tries a shot!
نيتي ترد
That
بالحارس.
has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then.
يلا.
Haaland!
اوه.
Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Rijkaard. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Vitinha. Chance! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Jordan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Nistelrooy. Cleared without hesitation. Jordan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up. And Batistuta!
شفنا البارة دول.
Brilliantly!
الشوط عاملة ازاي؟
Someone's doing his
مساكن.
job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now he's off and running. He's through here. It's a promising position. Crossed into the box. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played back, climbs up big. Oh, crossbar!
وش
He scored! And they're back in front.
وش خلينا نعدي النقاط دي،
He'll
خلينا
take
نفك
that.
النحس.
Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then
Mbappe.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
24.
benches.
Armour.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's so often the case with goal scorers,
Coming on the
little
field,
influence, and all of
number
a sudden,
6.
bang,
Robert Lewandowski.
just eases him
Number
off the ball.
20, Bernardo Silva. Number 14, Rafinha. Substitution.
Well, he
بالله
certainly wasn't
عليك
in the mood to take any risks.
بالله عليك
Julie really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nicely shaped ball. Serginho goes steaming forward. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Julie. Decent chance!
ايوه جولي
Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's 2 up now, and they are cruising. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming on
fact.
to replace him is
Las Palmas take
number
a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought
Hello,
that
hello.
when the last one went in.
Rodri. For Drogba. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And he's quick to snatch it back. Drogba. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vardiol. Kane! Oh, it's come
مش عايز
loose.
جواه هنا مفيش امان
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Bernardo Silva. And he's quick to get it clear again. Jordan finding their passes. Vardiol. Lewandowski touches it back. It's
لا 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 لا
Lewandowski! They've done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Serginho's oh, smashing header!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
فاول
Jordan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Drogba chasing after it.
مبروك بنشف مبروك
Rijkaard
نبعد عن
wins
انت
the duel
ريكر
this time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
الفاول على مين ده؟
He's not got that quite right. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Julie.
That's going in strongly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
الوقت خلص يا حاج. لكن قلب الظاهرة رونالدو ليه كده؟
He has a look up. He's had it taken off him.
خلص.
And that will be the final act. Las Palmas proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was...
الماتشات كلها بتلاقي الروح. الماتشات كلها بتلاقي الروح مكسب. ايوه كده.